Greetings fellow earthlings and welcome to this Cossacks Back to War video, in which I am playing the single mission Battle for the Marshlands. Oh, it might be Battle of the Marshlands, I can't exactly remember. Telling my tooth just won't look weird then. Yeah, it's fine now. So, this mission is done on hard difficulty, and in the end I do of course win, otherwise I would not be showing the video. So I've gone to build 2 town halls, get as many peasants out as I possibly can. You're going to want to do that to get those mines filled and also get them working on wood and stone to quickly get 2 barracks working at once. An academy and a diplomatic centre are almost necessary for this mission. Yep, so you can see me building my first barracks very early on. In this mission you get attacked by a group of bandits or mercenaries, whatever you want to call them. Just light infantry, and they just keep coming in small groups attacking you until you go up and destroy their camp. Also in the top right you have an enemy city in blue. He trains mostly pikemen and archers against me, but of course if you play it on different difficulties then it's probably the different units. It's boiling in England right now. Awful weather. Yep, so I'm building a cathedral there to quickly train out some priests. I am fast forwarding the video so you can see how the mercenaries attack there, and I'm building another barracks. The priests are to just heal my pikemen. They do really help because you're going to need every single soldier you have in this mission. Not only do you have one enemy fighting you, but you also have mercenaries coming for you. The mercenaries aren't that much of a problem as long as you know what you're doing, but when they're coming and another enemy as well, it can catch you off guard sometimes. So I'm training my units to make sure they are the best in the game. That, along with the priest to heal them, is a brilliant tactic to do because it keeps your soldiers alive in the battlefield. And at this point, okay, so welcome back fellow earthlings. Something weird just happened there. I went off the keyboards for about 2 minutes and forgot to edit it out, so that was weird. But I'm back now. Also, I recommend you to put the pikemen into an army. Just gives you that extra, I think, +2 attack and +2 defence. Might be wrong with those numbers, but that's what I think it is. So I'm sending an army now to destroy blue. Usually I would send these soldiers to just remove the mercenaries, but I decided to try something different. Try and attack blue first, getting weak because the mercenaries, they're basically weak anyway. And I do make some progress when marching into a city, but it's not the big push for him that I had hoped it to be. So that you can also see groups of mercenaries just dotted around the map randomly anyway, so be careful of them. You want to play those out as you go. Yep, so just moving forward now. There's one new Cossacks channel that I've found, one called Demonicus, spelled demon and the number 1 and then cuss at the end. He makes great Cossacks videos, also does Total War as well. Just for, I'll say his name if any of you are Cossacks fans and looking for other Cossacks channels. You can see some blue pikemen coming there for me, which I do notice. I can't remember if I go for them or if I just try and leave them for now. Or did mercenaries get them? No, I can't remember. Yep, so forming another army there with my officer and my drummer. And they come with more of these light infantry units. And also I'm attacking these blue archers here. Trains a lot of archers. Personally, I would not advise archers. They are used quite well in some games, but I'm not that good when it comes to archers. It's not something I tend to like. But blue uses them anyway. They do kill a lot of my troops and they work rather successfully. They're cheap as well, units of archers, so unless you're fighting very strong units, they're good, but if the enemy is quite strong like my pikemen are, then it's not necessarily the best tactic to use. Yep, so you can see all the peasants working on that stone right now. I charge into the city with my pikemen, ignoring the soldiers because I want to attack the peasants and destroy the enemy's economy here. So, yep. I think I also break formation as well, which is not the best idea, but it was more to just get all my soldiers to split up and attack everywhere at once, but everybody just died instead. So cutting it out now, I cut it out because the original video was about 20 minutes 24 seconds. About 10 minutes of that though was just me working with my economy and building buildings, which is not the most interesting thing, so I tried to cut those out and get the battle scenes and the moving around scenes in only. You can also see me training some light mercenaries there. They're not necessarily they're not necessary at this point, but they're more just to slow down the enemy if blue comes from a different direction, in which they do, and they do work very effectively by just scaring off their archers and allowing my pikemen time to prepare themselves and then go for my enemy. So, sending a group now for the mercenaries camp. Once you destroy them, I think you also get a gift of gold. I might be wrong with that, so I'll check it when it comes up. Got them in an army. I probably won't even lose a soldier against these mercenaries with pikemen this go. Yeah, you can just see them slaughter their way through the enemy there. Regrouping, sending as many units as I can. They have a lot of mercenaries trained, I'll say about 50 or 60, possibly even 100 maybe there. Saying that I have 100 pikemen, I don't know. I remember of course training them through those tents as well, so my soldiers just start killing them there. Nah, I didn't see if it gave me any gold, but oh well. Blue comes at me here. I've sent in my mercenaries and my pikemen for these archers. Luckily it's only archers and nothing like cavalry that come in and destroy my city. I also start training some of these Cossacks just to chase the archers down. However, I don't need that many of them. I had basically one. Light blue will still keep coming from the camp with their mercenaries. This is fine. You should kill them easily if you've managed to raid it already. So just, you might want to watch out if you have some peasants around. I have some peasants stood there doing nothing. It was a slight glitch with how my town hall was placed, so that wasn't one of my stupid mistakes. That was something to do with the computer. My food level starts to drop as well, so I quickly send some peasants to start farming, and also filling up my mines just to get that bit more gold, and that puts me further to getting those advances from pikemen. And I was hopefully trying to get into the 18th century to get the balloon, but luckily I'd won before I'd done that. My population space started to fill up, so I was just building town halls and dwellings just to prepare myself. Right, so at this point you can see the light blue mercenaries trying to return home. Some blue pikemen also got caught in the fight as well, so my soldiers came down, and it was a battle of 3 armies basically, but 3 very small armies. And I won, of course. Also, if you haven't done so already, there is a Cossacks video, one of mine, a Battle of Waterloo video, done on Cossacks Back to War. It's in the editor. I've tried to make an almost historic map of the famous battle, so you might want to check that out, or you might not. Yep, so now cutting to the final scene now, the final assault on their city. I'm marching through with my pikemen against their archers. You can see the archer did kill about 3 or 4 of my units, but once I actually got up to them, then the war was just pointless. Also bringing another army forwards as well, plus some Cossacks just to keep attacking their city. And sorry, my laptop warned me my battery was about to run out, and luckily it didn't cause too many problems. Oh, just trying to plug my laptop in. Yep, so charging through now, sent in these Cossacks as well. They did a very good job against those dragoons, also killing those peasants there as well. I think they did break. Yeah, they did. And then bringing in more pikemen to take out this side. They do have a lot of peasants and mines there, so they do eventually take those out. There we go, it's back on charge now. Yep, so that tower almost caused a very big problem there. Luckily the cannonball did miss, but those dragoons took out a lot of my soldiers. I think that's what happened anyway. At this point I'm confident of victory. I've mostly got them on the run now, and especially once I realise I'm capturing these buildings, I'm killing these peasants now. And once these mines start to fall, that's just evidence that I have basically won. Yeah, and when I'm in there sitting like this, I can't really do anything. Burning the town halls now. There's a dwelling there that do eventually set on fire. Yep, there we go. Just deleting their peasants so they don't recapture them. Just destroy everything. I got a scorched earth policy. Not of course the best thing to do, but in a game of Cossacks when there's just one enemy left, you might as well. They are training a lot of mercenaries, and I win. So that is the Battle of the Marshlands. Brilliant mission, one of my favourites, especially in Back to War. On hard difficulty. Hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.